Could play Taragosa as well.
With the right bribes, anything is possible. Who knows? You might even win.
Yeah, it's I have some tea here, Heaven's Door, but it doesn't really do anything. Wrathweaver, let it go. There's not a Patches stream. So Patches got nerfed, right? Before the nerf, I was like okay-ish with him, but I'm not a Patches fan in general. Could just buy Hyena Freeze and F2 Hyenas. I think that's maybe a bit safer. Nearly didn't get it in there. Oh, he sold bacon to bet.
It worked? I mean, it worked! Of course it did!
A Jeep curve with a sun bacon. Probably. Yeah, I got a 4/4 Windfear Divine Shield and then another 4 damage here. That should pump our meter.
Everything goes according to my plan. Or, was it your plan?
Decent amount of meter added as well. I really don't like Icky Imp as much anymore.
It worked? I mean, it worked! Of course it did! Pleasure doing business with you.
So now we can try to get Gem Splitter. Gem Splitter Macaw works really well on Elekir because you get the buddy, which will then provide Divine Shields. So even in a lobby where there's no mechs, you can still have so many Divine Shields because you Wind Fury your Parrot and then you get 2 buddy activations. Your buddy then also, again, shields again, and you can still have something that has a shield naturally on the board. And hey Minerva, if I didn't say hey yet.
Yeah, it's good to plan ahead. Me,
I think Shadow
plan
said hey
behind.
earlier as well.
Results are
I don't think I
guaranteed.
replied to that. Hey Shadow. We lose, but pretty decent meter.
Wow. Hey, you know what? Let's try that again.
So you level, you freeze, next turn you buy that, and you roll for a 3. Probably. I don't want to get in the ghost range though, I really want to farm meter. But still. Four could be Bonker, Shaker, Hydra, Taragosa. That and I just don't like the other minion here.
Even I'm surprised it worked.
He's Lorian, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's good to plan ahead. Me, I plan behind. Results are guaranteed.
Die double spot play. Uh-oh, don't give me the ghost.
Science science is built on mistakes. That's
I'm
why
not gonna
I'm
get my
good
meter
at
now,
it.
am I? She did have a demon, so maybe it's fine. Which means, I mean, you could just level and sit here, but do we like that? Obviously, Mama Bear, Crocodile, that's the good part. Agam could actually work out really well if we didn't get Splitter. Baron sort of works out with the buddy. Yeah, I mean, if the level is free and it's clean on the gold, I will take it. Gotta hope that the demon is the 1/1 death rattle so we get multiple hits in. So I might whiff on my 5, but at the same time, the 5 isn't costing me anything here. And you can whiff on your 4 as well. I think what I like the most is that it's a clean level to 4, and then on 4 I can find all the cards I wanted to triple into. She actually sold. Why is it showing 1 demon if she sold? Why does it do that, guys? Yeah, people that sell their boards before quitting. Special little place in hell for that. Alright, we've got the Grubber. Grubber is interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I get Grubber Tony here, we can do some cool stuff. So, Grubber Tony... I'd have to cycle the mug. And then not get the golden this turn, but then try for it next turn. Sure.
So many shinies.
Murlocs are out, so getting stats from Grubber farming is not so bad. So where do we see this going now? We're getting our buddy next turn. The buddy can taunt the Tony or the Grubber, which makes things awkward. So there is a possibility that the buddy won't get played if I get a good enough board otherwise. But that is a big maybe. I guess I would have to see how likely it is that the Tony is going to go off anyway. And it's probably not super likely if I add 2 minions next turn. You'd need a token minion, right? So I think we're just gonna add the buddy regardless. Let's see what the shop looks like.
The sweet taste of your opponent.
If we're lucky, we find another Grubber, and then maybe if one of the Grubbers gets taunted, it's not so big a deal. Some tier 1 gaming stuff. They just use it to level, so it's fine, I guess.
When in doubt, blow it up.
Hydra. Nest Matron. Just thinking if I ever triple buy here. I don't think so. Hydra is a bit of a weird minion when you have these two. But you're Alec here, so... I think I'm gonna buy it, so...
Oh, I should charge extra for that one.
Rip Snarl. I'll just roll for stuff to make the Grubber work. Feels like we roll. Rat Pack is interesting. If I get gold and gold Grubber, then I'm kind of chilling anyway, right? Peggy. Freeze and make that golden next. One, two, three, four.
Sweet taste of your opponent's defeat.
That's great. Alright, we need to dodge one hit here. Yes. Sweet. So now that we have Golden Grubber secured, the board is a lot nicer. That fight went really well. The Whelp killing the Rat Pack.
It worked? I mean, it worked! Of course it did!
Trying to figure out if we're supposed to level on this turn. Could put the Gold Grubber first, level, sell the Hydra, buy the Peggy. Then go Gold Grubber into Rat Pack into Spirit of Air. Find a toe, find a Hogger, take it from there.
You go through your minions faster than I go through my henchmen.
Because if you can play Pirates with the Golden Buddy, giving Divine Shields to your Pirates, that's kind of nice. You could maybe even play Macaw plus Buddy, and then 5 Pirates. 1, 2, 3. They go first and they bump the shield off anyway. But still.
It's good to plan ahead. Me, I plan behind. Results are guaranteed.
2020. That's nice. We keep our taunts. One more. Nice. Golden Peggy. It's all just feeding the Grubber right now. Really setting up for a Hogger as well, like this.
It worked? I mean, it worked! Of course it
Taragosa Gem Splitter, but I don't think you are doing that anymore, right? We're keeping this, we're keeping this. This can stay for now. Roll for another Grubber, maybe even an Acolyte to make it then more likely to get it. Gem transfer and all that. So. I think I will buy an Acolyte, just so that if I get Hogger, it's almost guaranteed.
Hire some new guys. Just don't tell them what happened to the last batch.
It's a bit of an awkward one though, right? That's fine though, I think we know what we're looking for. And it's not like we're not scaling. So let's see now. Gold Grubber into Spirit of Air. Probably Gold Grubber into Rat Pack into Spirit of Air. Trying to think about what we could have been buying this turn, but don't think it made sense, right? Taragosa just doesn't feel worth the gold.
Good to plan ahead. Me, I plan behind. Results are guaranteed.
Damn, that's a brutal snipe. Elemental Murloc out. I might not really want to level. You open up Eliza for the Tony though. It's a 30 amount of damage.
You won! Congratulations to me!
Could make a golden salty looter. Could make a golden salty looter and level. You have an acolyte, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you can afford to sell a rat pack.
Hey, I said no refund! I'll be taking that.
The one way I see this going wrong is if you put this here and then the grubber isn't dead yet and this taunts one of these and they die. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and only let this die once you're once you have your looter. And if I can find Eliza, I can do that. I can still try to do Hogger because my board is good. Like I have a board that can go straight into Hogger, Golden Peggy, potentially Golden Looter, Golden Grubber. Board space would be quite difficult to manage though. Like there's a world where you wouldn't play Spirit of Air just because you're too much stuff on your board. We'll see. So maybe Eliza is a bit easier on the board space. We got Golden Spirit of Air now. Alright, the Peggy procs on that. That's interesting. Ay, ay, ay. Don't do it. We're fine, we're fine. Got it. How to get wrecked by combat RNG part 1. We can be lucky that these are all low tier. This could have been far worse. Yeah, the game is going very, very fast.
You're gonna come back from this, I think.
5 demon, so she's big. Flat Tusk is good here. Alright, Peggy. Yeah. Gonna play Flat Tusk now. Am I just out of Tony? I just look for Max now. I feel like Tony is too much even if I find Eliza right now. Acolyte is really good in blocking them from hitting here.
Cut them down and leave them broken.
So that's quite a bit of gems, but I think on tier 6 we're still looking for the good stuff. I'm gonna buy this, because that's one of the cards I'm really looking for. Play Agam, I don't think so.
Spend some gold while you can. It's
This
good for my
is
business.
a lot of fucking gems. Like a lot of stats with the Peggy. Could be dead this turn though. Need something damn on. There we go. So Eliza is great. I think I'm selling out of this and I'm keeping the Flat Tusk for the thing.
By fate or fortune.
The sweet taste of your opponent's defeat.
Sweet. What a chunker turn. Eliza works really well because it gives Wind Fury. Right, the Spirit of Air. So that's cool. It's enough for lethal. For that max now.
You did it! You survived, and I have no idea how.
Elemental, Pirate, Quillbore. If it rolls poison, it's good, of course. Don't need Selfless, we have a Selfless. It's a lot of stats with the Peggy. Do I buy it now? Probably still not, we're on tier 6. I'd have to get rid of this and potentially a Pirate.
Big and mean. That's my favorite combo.
Baron is good. I think I have to get rid of Peggy here.
The odds are in my favor.
Use this for adaptations.
Big and mean. That's my favorite.
Play the Baron
combo.
instead of the Bran or instead of the Flatusk at the end.
What secrets will I?
I'll save the Murozond maybe. I'm gonna sell this, right? I'll just roll them. The call doesn't really work anymore.
If you perform
Got
well, we
poison
might do another
with
puzzle.
Death Rattle here, right? Oh my lord, okay. I didn't want to put poison first because of the Death Rattle. But we're fine. Wow, that's so good. Holy shit, that's so good. Baron plus Golden Buddy. Wow, that is so good. And the animations were so fast as well. It was just like, oh, here. Go forth and shield. And he died to the one I killed. Sweet. Alright. Nice. Back to back. Do we one slot the buddy? I mean, it depends who you're fighting. It depends who you're fighting.